Attention, Cujo copters. Whoever stole the crab from the fish tank, I would very much appreciate it if you gave them back. I'm kinda hungry right now.
Hello everyone, it's me, Josh Cujo, your local grocery store VTuber, coming live at you on a Sunday night. It's currently 7 p.m. where I am. We have some very bumpy internet connection today, so be prepared for that. But tonight we're going to be playing more Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, where last we left off after having been notified that tonight will be the night that they execute Detective Jowd. Lynn asks us to prevent that from happening, and so we go back to the special prison, and it turns out that the electric chair malfunctioned and straight up exploded, which did end up killing Detective Jowd. Of course, we go into his body and prevent that from happening, which then causes us to have to try and sneak Detective Jowd out of the special prison. And it took me an embarrassingly long amount of time just to get to the next cell, because I didn't realize that where I was supposed to be calling Jowd to was not the spoon that he had mentioned in the tutorial of that section, but just the bunker. That was my fault. But afterwards, after we get him out there, you know, there's a little situation where he gets seen by Cabanela and is taken back in to be executed. And then we also find out that Lynn has gone over to the Justice Minister's office, where the Justice Minister has suffered a heart attack, or something like that. Heart attack, essentially. And also his daughter may or may not be actually kidnapped. There was a section where we found one of the, the blue people, and they had a recording of the Justice Minister's daughter yelling for help and all that. So I don't know if that's meant to be like, hey, she's not actually kidnapped, they're just doing that to make him think that she's kidnapped, or she actually is kidnapped and that was just a recording of her. But either way, we save his life as well, and it took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to figure out that whole ramp puzzle as well. Hopefully we don't get as stuck tonight as we did last week. That was very embarrassing of me, but we hold on to hope. Howdy there, Ion. Howdy there, Risky Tilt. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. How are you? Hello. We are now in chapter 11 of a game that I do not know how many chapters there are. Maybe we're 3/4 of the way in, maybe we're halfway in, I don't know. Maybe we're at the end. Maybe each chapter specifies like the hands on a clock. So chapter 12 will be the final one. I don't know. Probably not. I don't have any frame of reference on how long this game is, so we just press on anyway. But we are in chapter 11 now. We just got done saving the Justice Minister's life, so let's see how that plays out. The Justice Minister's daughter had been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jowd to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. And now here we are. Yeah, that's the blue lady that we saw earlier in the chicken kitchen. What took you so long? And that's him. Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike's ready for the scrap heap. Oh, to be in their position. Oh, to be that guy, short, looking up at tall, beautiful blue lady. How envious I am. Does that mean I'm also envious of the guy from Avatar? The Cameron Avatar. I do not even remember what that movie is about. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. That's okay. That's what I love about you. Wait, are they? No. I thought for some reason they were underneath the junkyard administrator's office. Because that was the same kind of jingle that played with the Matryoshka. I don't know how to say that word. Matryoshka doll. You know, those ones. They played that exact same jingle. And there's even the ceiling fan. So I guess this is a case of reused assets. Nothing wrong with that. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Oh shit, she's inside of that. Yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face. Right, my dear? There. See that, beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. Yes, a raw smile. Not raw, wry smile. Damn, she's tall. She's as tall as the door. I'm not as tall as the door. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I look back at my door. just to be sure. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. Alright. I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, beauty. I was just taking a little breather. Alright, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Now it's either gonna be Camilla, and maybe they thought that she was the Justice Minister's daughter, or it is actually the kid. She was sick. The last time we saw her, she was laying in bed sick, and she's in the apartment with that one stack lady, writing the smut novel. Oh shit, I forgot to puncture some air holes into this trunk. Oh, what the hell? You're going to sleep? The kid! Looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. Something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. Oh good, I'm not the only one who noticed that. Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? And he's asleep. Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing. Before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Door open. Okay, nothing in there. To mayhaps kick yet another rat. Quick, go to that one. The flame has a soul? No, it's going to drop down. Yeah. Ooh. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. These ghost tricks are kind of addictive. I can quit anytime I want. A swing? I don't need a swing, I can just go here. Oh, cool. I can go there, that's spin faster, which might fling that thing all the way to the trunk, because it doesn't look like I can really go anywhere. Actually, there. Shade lower. Move the scones. Rock the shelf. These might not have any use for me right now. Not until we actually have to prevent a death, maybe. The shelf is suspended by very thin cords. They look like they're about to break. Bet it'd be quite a spectacle if it fell. Something can break. Kinda makes me want to break it. Tilted? Oh, makes a ramp, maybe. Nah. This is one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's a light in the room. Something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, kinda makes me wanna light it. I need another core to reach a trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core. What about that one? Darn. Can't reach my destination from here. What about that? What is that? Doll? I guess we're gonna have to set something on fire then. We did see fire earlier, so maybe we gotta go all the way back. Let's see here. Oh, it stopped spinning. Uh-oh. How the hell do I get back then? Oh, there you go. It was only paused. Let's see what happens if we spin faster. Is it gonna knock that thing? No, but it does do that. Okay, I see. Then we use this to hit it. Move that over there, okay. Might be able to be rolled again. So I'm guessing we need to go back down to the doll to the ball. Now I can roll? No? Okay. Oh, but I can go here. Let's see what this does. And it just goes up there. Reconnection successful. I don't know when it disconnected, but right now I'm just down here. I popped a party popper, now it created a stream. Which means we should be able to go through that now? Oh, I see now. Just my imagination. That's all he has to say? For an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. Question is, how can I use it to my advantage? Like this. Is it gonna move the ball? Surprisingly, no. I thought the ball might go there. Something else to do. What happens if I move it? Does it do anything? No. Something else here, definitely, that I gotta do, right? Ah, another one. Okay. What is that? Just my imagination. Just my imagination, that's all he has to say? If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. Look at that streamer go spinning and round. Now how can I make use of that? Good question. Let's see. I can maybe make it go faster. See what that does. That would mean I'd have to go all the way back. So before I do that, see what happens if we turn this thing on. They don't interact. Okay. They might interact at some point because I don't imagine that this is not going to lead to anything. So before I do that, let's go back. See what I can do here. Wait, did I? Oh, I couldn't make it. Now. Spin this thing faster, see what it does. Surprisingly, nothing. I really thought that would do something. Can I make it catch on fire? If I go here, burn brighter, right? It's gonna do that, and now burn brighter. There we go. Just gonna light that on fire. Good. Is that a dynamite? No, it's a candle. I don't know why I thought it was dynamite. now it's on fire, which should maybe catch on fire once we make this thing taut again. So now we do this. It's gonna catch on fire, the streamer will. Not me. Okay, now that's on fire. And now that it's tilted, it's going to burn that. Oh, and then the clock is going to hit it. Or hit the ground, I guess. I thought it was gonna, for some reason, hit the briefcase and then open it that way. How the hell would that work? There you go. Open! It is Camilla. And she does not look perturbed at all. What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... Camilla. Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? My theory on Camilla is that she's the daughter of... Detective Jowd. Because the daughter should be the one in the room from earlier, right? The one that was sick. But why is Camilla so nonchalant about everything? She's just over there drinking juice, reading a book. What's with a fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guests well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. Please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister? Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been... kidnapped? No. Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know. But we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. Hmm? Oh, is that where we are, maybe? I'm having a thought in my head that maybe this is Detective Jowd's house where he shot his wife, and therefore that may be actually his daughter. This house is where I used to live. What? What a coincidence. I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. And my theory there is that Cabanella orchestrated this so that he could get Jowd out of the way. Maybe? It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently no one ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone. And now then. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. And then she goes back to reading and drinking juice. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? I wonder if she has the music box from earlier. That was the last thing that she... Wait, why does she have a core? What in the world? Why does a little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out of Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. Yeah, how the hell someone else has the abilities of the dead? It's gotta be the lamp, right? Because the lamp is the one who taught me how to do it. We don't know who the lamp is. And yet another theory that I have is that the lamp is this guy, is him. But I'm not him. But the lamp is him. I'm being framed. He's using me to try and figure out his murder? Maybe? I better ask her what happened. What are you reading? A book. I wonder what. Oh, right. Sissel can't read. Book. I wonder what the little lady is reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, maybe? Although she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. You, talk to me.
Who's there? Oh, wait a minute.
Missile? Wait, Missile figured out how to do it?
Is that you, Missile?
I'm sorry. I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Kinda similar.
Sissel? My name is Camilla.
Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. She could hear that. The dead don't have the thoughts. I mean, like, the thoughts of the dead get projected outwards. So if he thought that, she heard it.
What happened to me? What is this place?
I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead.
The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead?
Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax, you're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently.
Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of.
You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, you know it would be an incredibly morbid thought? You know how the last thing that we saw Missile doing was ramming the door trying to open it? What if he just like died? And then now he's just a ghost around. Oh no, not the doggy. Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Which she heard that now. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else?
Sure. Go ahead, sissy.
Sissy, eh?
Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight.
I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right?
Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park.
What park?
Timsick Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive.
Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you?
Yeah. Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there.
Timsick Park, eh?
What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be mad.
She is? How come?
Because I left it there. The music box in the park.
That's right, the music box. Music box.
That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was?
I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know.
You already know? You know. You know, you don't have to humor me.
Oops. So what happened to the music box?
I hid it in the bushes of the park, just before it happened.
Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh?
I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park.
You did well. So the music box is in the park. I better let Lynn know. This is your old house?
Yep. This is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile.
Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yep, she's a detective. You know, she's a hero.
She is, huh? She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister?
My father is gone.
Gone? Maybe he passed away?
No, that's not it. My dad.
Oh, it's definitely. Yeah. Definitely Jowd.
He's going to die. And it's all because of me.
What? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that?
It's called an execution. My dad is a detective.
No way. Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd.
That's right.
What in the world?
5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream.
5 years ago? A murder case? I also had another thought when I reviewed the VOD that the person that I don't remember if they showed who had kidnapped Lynn that one time in the flashback. I think they did, but I don't remember. I was trying to remember whether or not they were blue. And this whole thing is a revenge for that guy, because Jowd did say that he ended up killing that guy. But Lynn doesn't know that.
It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption.
I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark? She's blue. It is strange that it's the exact same... Why the blunderbuss? Oh, maybe that... Oh my god, really? She ended up killing her own mom? Shit. Why the blunderbuss? Wow, that is tragic as fuck. She accidentally killed her own mom. But it's weird that that's the exact same contraption as the one in the basement. So I wonder if the junkyard administrator... I don't know. He either gave her the idea for that, which is unlikely, or he's trying to figure it out himself. Like maybe he's trying to look into this case. Is maybe he is a detective? No, I don't think so. I don't even know what the implications are on why those two contraptions are the same.
Still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that.
I know that contraption. And I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message.
My dad told me not to tell anyone. Just leave it to me, he said.
Man, that's... My mind's going a million miles an hour trying to figure out what the hell that even means. Okay, so she had the exact same contraption. She seemed to have set it up herself, or maybe someone set it up for her. But why would she even... Because, no. If the theory was that the guy, the administrator guy was the one who set that up, or maybe put that in her head, how do they even know each other? I need to know why. Hopefully it gets explained here, but it might be explained later on.
My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it.
Hi there.
Hi there. You did that in the beginning of the stream, Aion.
But I wanted to tell everyone it was my fault. My dad said that what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it.
This is all so unbelievably tragic. And she heard that. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter? I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know.
Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we'd better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
Sissy, you're not going to talk to me anymore?
I think we'd better get you out of here first. We could talk more after that.
Okay, but...
I'm gonna rescue you now. I'm gonna rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright?
Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, sissy.
Updated the phone book. And then our name in the phone book is now Sissy. What's going on in the real world when we're talking to them like that? Is it going by in real time? It can't be in real time because we had a whole conversation with Jowd as he was being held at gunpoint. So maybe time. Yeah, in the ghost world time stops. Okay, no, that makes sense. Never mind. When we do the trick, time stops.
What took you so long?
I traveled the entire world in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late, and all the shops are closed.
We're leaving this place, right now.
What? But he's not even here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here?
Yes, and he's the one who chose this location.
I don't like this one bit. We had to run around doing all this extra work all for the sake of this deal?
Be quiet.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, mommy. Yeah, I mean, mommy.
It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you my sixth sense is very strong.
All right, as you wish, beauty.
I feel it. I sense something in this room.
Yeah, she does have a sixth sense. Someone there, can you hear me? She talking to me? Oh wow, she can actually communicate with me. What do you think? Undercover? Or is she actually a bad guy?
I can sense you.
Wait.
I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that.
Damn. She's the only competent one that we've seen. Everyone else, well, I guess. You know, the guy from the beginning who was nearsighted, technically he did do his job. And yeah, it's just that we're foiling them.
All right, we're leaving.
Back and there you go.
Pardon me, little lady.
Oh, she didn't even get the book. How big is that trunk? Bigger on the inside, that thing. Speaking of which, rip Doctor Who. For the time being. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. Little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A very few heavy, very sad facts. Does the lady know all about this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. Some of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Imagine when we get to see, if I'm under the impression that, you know, our body is not our own, and even Jowd kind of alluded to that I don't know your true face, like that kind of thing, so he doesn't know me, but he knows the body. Imagine when we actually see whoever it is. They just look like me, but with blue skin. That's it. It's just blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. Next one, Chapter 12, 12:25 a.m. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Objection! I told Lynn what I found out at the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone.
But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old justice minister.
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. Looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
Poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much.
It's cruel to the fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up like the kidnappers is winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
There's no way it could just be coincidence.
And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Oh yeah, since we saved his life, he could hear me. How can I believe in you? I'm a realist. Please.
If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and...
She's not gonna answer. I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
She won't?
It's complicated. Why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? Hooey. That's Cabanella, isn't it? Hooey. That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Miss me, baby?
Inspector Cabanella.
So what we glean from Cabanella, from Jowd, is that, they were partners once, but then once he got a little bit, Cabanella got a little bit of a promotion or, like a rank up or like some sort of praise or something. It got to his head and now he's all about going up and up and up. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Man, I wish my niece could do that. The escaped minister has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Jowd.
Detective Jowd? Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried.
Lynn.
I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Lynn, please, don't apologize to me. The beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye. Trick time. Lynn doesn't really know that John is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnapping are real threats, and time marches on. I'll gather information, see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow. I just know it. It's funny, I can have conversations with at least 3 people in this room. No, exactly 3 people. Yeah, what do you gotta say, Minister? My poor Amelie! She alright? Actually, the little girl who was kidnapped was named Camilla. Why is a dream talking to me in my head again?
Wait a minute.
Oh wow, she's here too.
Wait a minute. Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
No, not really. It's more like his wife's abode at the moment. No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him, which that's a thought that they can hear now.
The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head.
I butchered that line. So if I try to talk to you again, is it going to be both him and the minister? Or her and the minister? According to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight.
Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her.
But Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever.
Huh. And so the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake then?
Apparently, Amelie and Camilla are about the same age. Kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. Do they look alike, or? I don't think we know what the kid looks like.
It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened.
Oh right, you asked her to bring the music box.
Camilla.
Shout! Come here! Step a little closer! Damn it. Alright, what do they have to say?
You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight?
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you.
And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing.
And we know the truth. It was an accident.
Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing.
Huh?
I know two things to be true and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. What else could I do and haul him in, baby?
You know, I was never set on his voice, but I don't know how to voice him.
If that's the case, why did you bring him here?
Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So are all the rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby.
That's enough, Lynn. Oh, it's probably him. That's enough, Lynn.
But Detective Jowd!
I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
But...
Oh, now he's closer. You, talk to me. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping. Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? Carrying out of your execution tonight. I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple.
it's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
My daughter? What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be! And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that'll be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. So your way of penance for your daughter accidentally killing your wife and her mother is to have her be stripped of both her parents. Okay, I see it. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't gonna end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours.
Is it true? What Camilla said?
Why don't you tell us what you know? Just as minister's back there, I could hear everything too, you know. The murder 5 years ago. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work, and she went in first. What if Camilla's mom... No, that wouldn't make sense. I was about to say, what if Camilla's mom was that blue lady? She faked her death, but that wouldn't make sense until we figure out how she looks like. She's gonna be blue. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my, that's so horrible.
Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said that the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move? How does it did? It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convince everyone of. Even me. Even me. Voice break. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple. Oh! No. I was about to say that Camilla... Like maybe Camilla died there. And that's why she has a core, but she didn't have a... Wasn't she in the room when we were with Missile? And I don't think I saw a core with her when she was there. I was about to say maybe she died in that contraption. And that's why she has a core. Someone saved her. If we're to believe that someone was actually there during that night doing ghost tricks, which may be the lamp. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers.
Is someone there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know.
The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective Jowd.
There's still time before dawn. A little anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? An impossible move. Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption.
The first was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right. There was an antique gun I had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid?
Did we ever mention to Lynn that it's the exact same contraption that killed her? It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it. The better question is, why was that gun loaded? Unless it wasn't loaded. And it's a trick. The wife, the mother, isn't dead.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
Adjustment to the scene.
What kind of adjustment?
The gun, of course.
The gun, eh? Come to think of it. Yeah, it's not there. There was no gun there. Just a picture hanging on the wall. Oh, maybe Jowd gave the gun to the administrator, the junkyard administrator guy, and recreated the scene, trying to find out what could possibly have happened. Like trying to figure it out.
Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with a picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking.
So that gun really did shoot Alma.
I hid the gun before I went to the police.
You hid it?
I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective.
What? You mean...
And that detective still thinks it's a music box.
So that's what was in the box, huh?
I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details.
Well, did you shoot her again so that, there would be a clear... You know how bullets have that rifling thing? I only know that because of Ace Attorney. So that it would go back to him, the evidence.
When I was all done, I turned myself in.
Oh, that's all the information.
Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true?
He's like, Cabanel's like, what? What are you saying? I didn't hear anything.
Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time.
Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Camilla didn't do it either.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
So the true perpetrator's still out there, and I'm gonna prove it. For Camilla's sake.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you, Detective Jowd.
Lynn, where's that music box now?
In Temsic Park, Camilla left it there.
That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up.
Oh no, not on my watch. Arrest Lynn.
Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Sissel, take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side.
Yet again, I say easy enough for you to say. You just let her go. Weird. What do you gotta say, huh?
Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who is kidnapped.
But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it.
Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister.
Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer the phone if we'd call from here.
If we call from here, right. But a telephone works in both directions.
What are you saying? Make her call him? Yeah? Justice! Oh, howdy there, Sal. Welcome to Shame Thing for some fine. Long time no see. Hello. How are you? How have you been?
What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Yeah?
I have to admit I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change this situation.
Chillin', replaying P3, nice. P3 what? P3 reload, P3P, P3 Faz, P3P Kotone route. Which version? Gee, detective. Reload, nice. That's prime gaming right there. But you're the only one who could change the situation. Have a good reload replay. Reload replay until Persona 4 Revival. Gee, detective.
For these past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me?
I'll try. Key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? What do you have to say?
What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. I don't know. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something.
But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you, with a special seat just for you, baby.
Then I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double.
On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend.
I want to save Camilla, in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it.
I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have our decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in?
The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement.
As you wish. Hey, I was right. As you wish, Your Excellency.
Please don't bow down to me. And especially not that low.
In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Would you kindly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Is that a chair? Where'd he get that? The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? Time to trick him. So, what do you got in plan?
Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any...
Wait, that's the same dialogue. Now we talk to the minister, man. I'm gonna get your wife to call you. Excuse me, Mr. Minister.
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it?
Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. But there's somebody else whom I trust even less.
Oh yeah? Who's that?
Me! Can't explain your existence. It's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination, a delusion. Would you listen to a delusion?
To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you not trusting me, though.
Good.
Alright, time to go into his wife. This is his house. Oh, wait, before we go. Well, hanging around here won't change anything. I've got 10 minutes before that prison van shows up. If I could just do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes. I guess the telephone lines are my only hope. Kitchen. We're gonna go to... Oh, it's gotta be the apartment. She's still there. Wait, where'd she go earlier? Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. But where was she earlier? Oh, we did figure out what she looked like. She's got the twin tails. She reminds me of Luna from Mega Man. Mega Man Star Force, specifically. Go play Star Force. Go contribute to the sales of Star Force so that they'll make a 4th game. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of sad fate lit a fire in John's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight is related back to me in some way, and I bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too. Wow, chapter what, 13 now? I'm tempted to look up how many chapters there are in this game so I have a point of reference on how far we're in, and we're already past midnight. So I'm assuming we're near the end. Maybe next stream will be the last one, depending. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who is kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubt is now in bed coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Oh, I just realized her hair is a flower. It's like a rose. How did I not realize that?
My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out in the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone.
So she did sneak off.
I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present.
Cologne?
He said he wanted a new lighter.
But that's no reason to go out late at night. Well, so where did you get that? And why did they sell that to you?
But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. I can't get over it. This this lady's shape.
Mama?
Yes, darling?
Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight.
Not tonight, Emily.
I hate you, bitch!
Sorry. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Light. Quick, call your dad.
A phone.
Don't use that phone, you silly Billy.
Amelie, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not?
Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister.
Oh wow, she knows about Detective Zhao's execution and she's against it.
All you do is write weird novels.
Uh-oh. Hey, it bloomed.
What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult?
No! It's all the way up there. Don't worry, we got it. We're gonna light that part on fire too.
I hate you!
Oh, she moved closer.
There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you!
I hate you!
I can hear you, you know.
Phew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call. Light it on fire.
Cough.
Open. Oh, can I go there now? Good. Turn knob. Better not put out the lamp right now. It'll only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelie the chance to use the telephone, I had to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. There was something up here I saw. Yeah. The rat. Hoist. Turn. Dictionary. I think I need to not necessarily bring the rat down from here, but rather back here. But, you know, let's try. Let's see what happens. Oh. Swing harder. Go, rat. Too weak. Oh, I thought she was telling me too weak. Oh, we need to light it on fire. Maybe. Let's see what this does. Nothing? Doesn't look like it's doing anything. Not yet, anyway. Hoist. Examine. How'd the dictionary get up there? The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? Poor thing. Destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. There's nothing there either. If I do this, does it do anything? Not really. Not yet, anyway. Swing harder, make chime. Hey, look up there. Rat!
Well, well. Having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams.
Wait. Wow, how rude.
Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend?
Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to lure that rat to the other side. Is it dead? It's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Let's go ahead and turn this thing. Is that rat dead? No, we jump-started it. No, it's dead.
What the fuck? Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark.
There you go, now she's out of the way. Oh.
This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you.
Do-do-do-do. What? Why in the glass? Yeah, crank that, soldier boy. Are you? That means I should be able to access that. from the dictionary.
Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting with a dusky twilight.
Trick time. Alright, now what do I do? I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe that rat an apology. Rat seems to be unconscious, but now that the room is changed into this, maybe I could use it somehow. Quick, we gotta go back 4 minutes before the rat's death. Burn brighter, hey? Oh god, we're gonna set her on fire? Let me just go ahead and crank that down. What if we burn brighter and then we make it go down? Should be time between that. Ready? Burn brighter. Okay, now it's doing that. I don't know how long it's gonna do that. Okay. I waited too long. There seems to be a little bit of a delay before it actually does it, so that's probably the time that I bring it down. Ready? Oh, it didn't work. What the hell? I wish I could skip that. Surprisingly, it didn't work. So what then? Maybe wait for it to actually burn and then crank it. No. No, it goes down. So maybe we just have to distract her so that she doesn't automatically do that. Get her drunk, then she won't notice it. Or maybe do something while she's... Oh, wait. Now. Yeah. Matrix.
Such insolence.
Okay, that wasn't it, though. She expected that. This lady is surprisingly quick. She dodged that thing like a pro. Guess I'd better get serious here. I mean, sure, serious, but how serious? Let's mess with her then. Nope. This thing's not gonna do anything down here. So we've gotta somehow do something about that. Make chime.
Is it insolence or insolation? Whatever. I'll look it up tomorrow. My deadline! Oh goodness, look at the time! As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light.
So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, eh? This won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I could distract her with. Nothing's broken now. Those things are out of reach. Just can't do anything about that. You think I can, like, do this? No, never mind. I thought maybe I had time while that thing was trying to chime, and then I would put that thing down. Chandelier. Burn brighter. Okay, burns brighter for a little bit, sure. The thing is, the moment it goes down, of course, she will duck. If I try to hit her with it. Isn't that hilarious? Just try to knock her unconscious. Okay, while she's moving around, I gotta do something. Maybe that's it. if I try to hit her with that, of course she just ducks. What if I do it? Okay, she still ducks even from that side. Insolence. I think it has to do while she's standing up there. That's twice she managed to dodge like that. Who knew she was a dodging champion? Starting to get really annoyed. Let me try that again. I'll get her this time. Is there a chance when she's down there? Maybe something timed right. Because I could just keep doing that. Oh, there you go. I easema her. Got it. Amelie! Amelie, help me!
No, I don't wanna. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Bitch.
Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. Ding. Quick, while she's there. Chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Yeah, that chandelier is clung right on her ass. Great. Now that that's done, turn the knob. If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she already is. I better not put out this lamp right now. What, do you want me to burn in the chandelier right now while she's in there? That's dangerous. Let's do it. No. Wait, what? No. If I turn the crank, she's just going to, you know, get out. Is there anything else I could do? Swing harder. Make chime. Okay, nothing there. What else can I do here? She's stuck there right now. Cool. But now what? I can't even reach her. I can crank it. Or does she go up? Oh, she goes up. Okay. Help! Help! What? What is going on here? Amelie, look. Do you see this? Help me, please.
Sorry. Too sick. Can't get out of bed. My head's spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Oh, that's right, the angle of the candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? What if I make her burn brighter? Ah! Oh, hey, rat's back. Okay, good. And then I make it swing. Poor lady. I'm just torturing this lady. Oh man, there was dialogue and I skipped it. Quick child. The phone. Then it hits her in the head and knocks her out cold. What in the world is going on here? Divine retribution?
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute.
Ah! Don't you dare, Amelie! I won't have it! Get me down!
Hello, Papa?
Amelie! Is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What do you think?
But I heard. They said you were.
No, never mind. It's nothing.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? All right, it was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to me and old Mama.
Oh, your mean old mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now?
Oh, she's up all right.
Up on the ceiling. I love it when I predict the dialogue.
Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of... tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
No, Amelie. I'm the one who is wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be so sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me.
I don't know about that, Father.
Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything.
Yeah, technically she's guilt-free. She didn't do anything. I did that.
But okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. Love you.
Love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart.
Get me down from here. I'm getting sick.
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness, why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Amelie. Get me down from here, please.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try to actually read.
No, don't read them. What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Now, how do I write? Like that.
Okay. Okay.
So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you could let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
And there she goes. Tonight on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here is to your papa and mama's darling angel. Ding. All of a sudden everybody's getting along again. Such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family's all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just know the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubt are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody's waiting for that prison van. And he's dead! No. How? That wouldn't make any sense at all. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla's still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Hey, your daughter's not in danger. Call off the execution. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who had just learned his daughter is safe. He seems to be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere here in this room now. Wait, what? Oh no, there's no here. Sorry. I saw the word atmosphere and just saw the word here there. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. Seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is about to happen. Excuse me. Burp.
I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake. And for mine.
I didn't do anything. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter's safe. And yet, you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister?
Please, let me think at peace until the prison van arrives.
Trick time. Hey, call it off. I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Till we get a report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Technically, can't we go to the park? This is Temsic Park, right? Maybe it's a different park. Lynn! You there, buddy? Don't make me go back to the chicken kitchen. The entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. What was that one character from earlier? Not him. The one that was here, the park ranger or something. Hey, look at that. The detective is back. Camilla! Without knowing the situation, this scene would look pretty suspicious. Wait, does he see Camilla? Well, it's not like we can talk to him. Alright, let's go back to the minister's office. Let's go talk to the guy. You. Hey, you remember me, buddy? What's that? Oh, we already read that. Hello, Justice Minister. Ow! What? Why'd you hit me? How about you finally admit I do exist?
That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea there were powers of the dead, of ghosts.
They were known. Known about what?
We knew about the existence of someone who could control others. A manipulator.
Oh, and that would maybe explain someone who has probably more powers than us, who manipulated Lynn into shooting us. Maybe. I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, what are you gonna say? What do you got for me? Great vocal range as always. Thank you! Thank you! It makes me happy to hear that.
What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, well, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made.
Manipulator. I hardly know her. Wait. I shouldn't say that one.
There are some cases in this country right now that are under top secret investigation.
I'm surprised you're not suffering from the multitude of characters. Hey, that's just like the combined experience of having voiced through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Persona games. Out of 6 characters, some people start forgetting how they start voicing people. I sometimes forget, but I think it helps because of the fact that I actually go back to the VODs. Like I watch the VOD and then I remember how they sound like that.
Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jad.
Right. They don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison.
There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from.
Oh, by the way, you know how, there were guards in the special prison when the lights went out and they were trigger happy and they caught the sausage head guy? Did they kill him? Did they shoot him? Yeah? Oh, dang. Well, what about Mr. Rockstar, man? Oh, they must have gotten him too. And we can't prevent their death. It's okay. Oh, maybe they got manipulated into doing that. Maybe they were... Because why would they do that? Plus, I think there was some sort of like strange aspect to their crimes as well. I don't remember the details of it because, those 2 guards in the special prison, I think they were mentioning something. It was like, hey, yeah, he holed up in the minister's office and didn't do much or something like that. Or like, and only asked for curry.
All 3 cases have certain points in common.
They do they? Tell us more.
The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast.
The sausage man.
The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage of the Metro Police Department.
Oh, it was the police department.
Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both their crimes were impossible.
Impossible?
The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. And the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigations Unit, Dun, submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were none of their own volition.
But how could that be?
The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
A manipulator, huh?
That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory.
Jowd.
Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases.
He has he?
Manipulating someone into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of this kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective.
Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody.
Yeah, well, neither did they. So if they didn't know it was happening, why would you know it was happening? But I think in this case, it didn't look like they were manipulating Jowd as much as they were manipulating the Rube Goldberg machine.
It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that.
My powers certainly don't work on living creatures.
That's what I thought when I heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What?
Minister's mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it?
I suppose everyone here has the right to know. All right, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too.
Tell it to us. Tell.
There's something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made the report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister.
But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand.
What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective John's execution. However,
That act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. I was being controlled.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister.
I'm having a heart attack. Well, what's going on? This document. No, I mustn't sign it.
Oh, now it's catching up to me. Give me 1 second.
Right, don't deliver that document.
Why didn't he afterwards, when he got back control of his body, take it away?
That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began.
Oh, fear, despair, and suffering.
At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. And my memory of the event was only hazy at best.
So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh?
Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had just happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose. But it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem.
I hate you.
And then my wife found out I was worried about something.
Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it.
I'm going to force you. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. And I'd be stressed too if she ran away.
And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I can no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's someone else beside me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all I already knew about a certain desk lamp. Right. Suspect the lamp then. Excuse me. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks. I hope Missile comes back with an overpowered ghost power. I mean, he didn't have it when we saw him last. But who knows? The doggy will save the day. Trust.
But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where does it come from?
Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit.
A spirit?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
Oh, he can't hear it.
What did you say? Shout, don't tell me you could hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you.
Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir.
Inspector!
What's up with him? I mean, I get a feeling that Cavanella is somehow part of the problem. Maybe he's actually just doing his job, but maybe also he's in league with the blue people.
This is Lynn. I'm at the park.
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation here is... It's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
Well, I heard my orders.
Looks like your help is needed, Sissel.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Trick time. Let's see what you have to say before we go. You. I never saw that coming. The minister was being controlled, huh?
I'm truly sorry, Detective Chad. I have no excuse to offer you. You know, maybe it was all for the best. What do you mean? If you had never been manipulated, you never would have believed the power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? It just goes to show you never know when even the worst things can turn out good.
When even the worst things can... Wait.
It just goes to show you, you never know when even the worst things can turn out good. Detective Jowd, I don't know what to say. All right, Sissel. You'd better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got a habit of taking on other people's problems.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. She's in Temsic Park, eh? Is there any different dialogue if I talk to you first?
I knew, actually, right from the beginning.
Knew what?
That you saved my life the first time we met tonight.
Oh, that.
When I talked about that miserable, pathetic, short-sighted, disgraceful man, I knew I was talking about me. I hated who I had become. But you helped me appreciate the truth. Now I truly understand the wonderful support I've been getting from so many, including that of my loving family.
Glad to hear that.
I'm starting to realize what a lucky man I am. Have you seen my wife? And it's all thanks to you.
Alright. You know what's funny? I have not gone into the court records since, like, maybe stream 2. What do I need for that? I wonder why the inspector in white went running out like that. But I'm more concerned about Lynn. She looked really upset. I better go see her, fast. Pock. And $5 says Lynn's dead. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsic Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Chapter 14, right? Wow. We're blitzing through these things. Mind you, we haven't had a dead body to possess in a while. Right? Yeah, because all of the puzzles that we've been doing is in real time. You know, within the actual night. Temsic Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. Chicken Kitchen! Chicken Kitchen Man! Oh, you're alive. Weird. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. But what did she find? La la la. That guy's not there anymore. This car is different too. Chicken kitchen. Huh? What's he doing here? La la la. Let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end and the food delivery is a little late. La la la. Little late? It's already ice cold. We go to his hat. Get over here. Let me touch it with my noodle. Now. Swing harder. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Spin, boot, leaflet, a love letter. Whee. One more time. Oh. Leaflet, umbrella, clothes. Is that the umbrella from the beginning of the game? Also, I didn't mean to go here. I kind of just wanted to. Let me spin that. Whee. Oh, I got this thing spinning pretty fast. I didn't even put much effort into it. This is quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. I can just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. Seesaw move. That's right, Lynn, it's me. I'm here. So, tire. Hey, I wonder, can I... Never mind. Let's just talk to Lynn.
Oh, there you are, Sissel.
From your dejected expression, I gather. You didn't find what you were looking for. You didn't find what you were looking for?
Right. I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible.
Horrible? What is it? There's a dead body right there. Oh shit!
There, in the grass. You'd better see for yourself.
Oh, it's the park guy. I was wondering where he was. Looks like a dead body.
I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we?
Nope. Suppose not. So like you. To come looking for a music box and find a dead body instead.
What can I say? I'm a detective.
Meaning?
Well, a detective goes over everything with a fine-tooth comb, right? So there you go.
Fine-tooth comb or none, you were bound to run across it. I mean, it is pretty obvious.
Anyway, go on, Sissel. Get to it.
What am I, your bloodhound? Trowel. Alright. I don't even remember what this guy was voiced like.
Oh, I think I remember. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods.
It's just a weird cadence, that's really it. It's just over-pronouncing the words and just doing that.
You there!
You're talking to me, aren't you?
I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine it in detail.
Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? Oh yeah, you have your shape right from the beginning. That's weird.
My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about?
Okay.
Come now and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young.
Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. Way of life? I tried hard, but where did we go? Dun, 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 dun. I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. Way of life, way of life. I heard you say we were on the same street.
And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it.
Okay, but what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned?
You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in this 4th leaflet in great detail.
Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Oh, he's barefoot. Weird. Eek. Camilla! Oh, you witnessed her getting kidnapped. If I change that, do I change her getting kidnapped?
I'm coming, I'll still be there.
Oh, you should have the Kermit. No, I already gave the Kermit to Missile.
I've located the target, Beauty. A girl at the right age, coming out of the right apartment building at the right time.
A music box.
Yes, my dear, I ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Good evening, little young lady. Won't you come with me?
Get away from her, you creep. Eek.
Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something.
Oh shit, she killed yet another person by accident. Damn, this kid's got a... What? Oh, someone's already there. Wait, if we go back to the past, do we see the ghost? What in the world? What just happened?
Oh, that's Mino.
Mino?
Mino the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park.
Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. Well, at least it's not the blue badger. Doon 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 doon. Is that the melody? I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl.
And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead.
Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods.
Was it the mischief of the gods or was it a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? Like the lamp. Trick time. Okay, now we've seen everything that happens. Look at that! There's another flame besides mine!
Ooh, that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it?
Yeah, so?
Pardon me, but are you a god?
I sincerely doubt it. The last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be?
I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related.
Maybe I better try talking to this person. Hold it right there. Perpetrator? What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's gonna be me. It's you?
Missile!
Oh, I was right. Missile does have powers. And Missile killed someone.
Sissel!
Oh my, it's
Missile!
You look well for being dead.
Did you see? Did you see what I did?
I did it! I tried really hard and I did it! I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog?
Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead?
I'm glad you asked. He killed himself by hitting himself in the head with that thing? With the door? After you left, I rammed my head on the door repeatedly until I blacked out. I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it.
Oh, okay. I have expected him to just break his neck.
Then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. Then I got run over by a car. Bark. And then, here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it. I barked. You bet I did. And when I went running after her too.
And I went running after her too. Oh shit, he did get run over. Oh, poor puppy. I guess we gotta save your life now too. But if we save your life, then Camilla's life doesn't get saved.
And then I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla, crushed under that big scary lump.
Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me.
Miss Camilla!
Isn't this the same park where, Lynn got captured?
I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right?
Better than probably anyone else could.
Then I remembered what you did for me, how you saved me.
What is that down there? So, you went back, right? Like the 4 minutes before the little lady's death.
You bet I did.
Wait, what was that down there? That wasn't Camilla, was it? I don't know. She would have been buried under that. What was that thing under there?
Yeah, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side.
We're seeing someone else do the saving life. And... well, he's gonna save it right now.
That was my chance, I thought. I saw the core.
I don't know, it looks pretty far.
I stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sizzle. Go and try it out for yourself.
Is his longer than mine?
What the fuck?
You're longer than me. I resent that. Can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance?
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
And then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside.
Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Sizzle.
You can't? Then how did you?
I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something on the corner of my eye. And it had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree.
Maybe your power's different then.
I tried reaching out to the leaf.
What in the world?
I can manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is.
Wow, what a specific power. This is starting to become like a stand ability. Swap things with the same shape.
Go ahead and try it. Press swap.
Oh shit, they just introduced a new mechanic. That's incredible. So that's how you save your mistress, is it? And that's how you save your mistress, is it?
And that's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry.
My powers were too meager.
Meager?
Because you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of the tree.
Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that,
Then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head.
but what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf.
Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino.
Why didn't you swap him, Missile?
I can't reach. I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. That's right, I'm longer than you. I hope you resent that. But this was just too far from me. I couldn't reach.
Which means we gotta...
Do we need to go to Missile first and then... No, I guess in this case, Missile's already in the past. So he's there right now. Which means we just have to manipulate that football into getting closer. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death if I do say so myself.
I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do.
But there's something you can do now.
Huh?
If we work together, you and me,
Sissel, you think so?
I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me?
Of course. Naturally.
So we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before.
So I guess I don't have to worry about what's going on this side. Maybe I just have to worry about the playground area.
Alright, let's get this started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with that leaf. And then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape.
Oh, I believe that is a rugby ball.
Okay, rugby ball, huh? With the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile.
Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press ZR. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press ZR...
Control will come back to me.
Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody.
Okay, we can swap, but the only thing I feel like we need to do as a Missile is, what do you call them? Swapping. That's all.
Alright, Missile. Your powers are the key this time.
Okay, I'm ready. I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call on me if you want to try Just call on me if you find anything you want to try.
Probably the best thing to do is just try and find a bunch of things and see how it goes. If I see something we could swap, I could use ZR.
Wait, so can I move as... Oh shit, there is so many things I could do now. How dare I?
I'm sorry about all this trouble, Sissel. If only my paw could reach a little further. I could have swapped that big lump one more time. Swapped it with that rugby ball in the tree nearby.
It's alright. That's what we're going to do now. Together.
I'm going to give it my best.
First thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball.
Okay, I lied. There is other things that I need to be doing. Okay. A tire. Okay, we could do that.
Not right now, though.
Let me look around. So I know I can make this thing spin. I can make that thing... Oh, I can't reach it. Never mind. At least not yet, anyway. Umbrella. Can't make that those two swap.
Look at this funny flattened ball.
Can we swap? No, that wouldn't make sense.
It's the same shape as that horrible Mino. But it's too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me.
We have to find a way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing.
Knock it down from the tree, I say.
There must be something we could do.
It's gonna have to do with a swing, I bet. So I'm gonna have to find a way to launch it somehow. Actually, let's see what happens if we swap these two right now. At the moment, I don't think there's going to be much of a... What do you call him? Oh. At that point, he does that, huh? And I could swap those two together. What if I can swap this and that? They're both ball shaped. Is there anything over there? There is. But it's just, I think this might be a way for me to get stuck more than anything. Phew, here you come already.
I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes.
Mistakes?
When somebody is in trouble, you should lend him a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed. I've been thinking, if we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished? It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth is taking over.
Stop him, eh? Wait, there is something. He does go on the, what do you call it? Swing, right? Let's see how he manipulates the swing. Seesaw, I mean. I can make him go faster when he does that. Do those things have cores? Yeah, they do. They just go down there. I could swap these two together, I'm assuming? No? Weird. Okay, when it goes on the swing...
What do you think of my lightning fast pace?
I wish you would knock it off, that's what I think. We don't have time to prepare. I think we're gonna have to find a way to stop him from running.
As far as I can see, the only way to do that is to use the playground equipment.
What?
You know, the seesaw, the swing, those things. Precisely. Except there is one more piece of equipment to be exact.
Stop him with the equipment, eh? Maybe I should rethink things here. At this point, I doubt there's anything that we could do, so we're gonna go back. I'm gonna try a couple of things, just to see how they would react. One, I don't think the tire would be... I don't think he has enough force to launch that tire all the way to the thing. So instead... Oh, I could... What? Trowel? Oh, wait, that's me. Never mind. Get away from there. Oh shit, I'm stuck here. Or at the very least, here. You can go that way. Here. What I'm gonna do is switch these two together. See what happens there. Let it play out again. Is it gonna come by? I can mess with him by spinning that thing faster. But I want to see what happens if he tries to launch that basketball. It's not as light as a baseball, so it should not go that far. Never mind. That ball doesn't do much. Now let's go back again. Now we're gonna try and just mess with the equipment. As Cecil. Can't reach it. Oh shit. I'm kind of stuck here then. So I guess I have to be... missile? Oh, wait. There we go. Huh, I wonder if that could be useful for anything. Now the dumpster is open, but that doesn't really lead to anything. Because where does the ball land? Where did the ball land earlier? It wasn't in here. And even if that happened, I don't know if that would actually matter in this case. Oh, would you look at that? Sure are a whole lot of round things here.
Oh boy! That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy!
My hair is also round.
Let's see. To use missile's powers, I just tap ZR. I'll try and see what happens.
I'm here. Missile's here. Missile. All right. Now let's see what we can do here. What if we... So now that this is on this side, now what? There's that thing. I guess I could have Sissel maybe go on the ball and get launched. Well, there he is. Would that work? I don't think that's what I need right now, but we'll do it anyway. Because I just want to see what happens. Also, I should probably move Missile because they can't occupy the same place. You should probably go back, really. So he could swap. So right now, there isn't anything for him to do. But I just want to see what happens when I do this. Ready? So he's going to launch that ball. What happens if Sissel goes on the rugby ball? Oh. Okay, I was kind of hoping that there would be a moment there. So that didn't do anything, which means we need to go back. Okay, him going on the seesaw is a cinematic that we can't interrupt. Okay, I guess go back me. I'm gonna do all of this. It triggers me to try and move him when we get on that side. I'm thinking. Also, he's there much faster now. Why is he there? Give me 1 second. Move this. Okay, he waits until that happens. I was trying to see what would happen if I had moved the seesaw right before he jumped. But it looks like it just waits for it to go back before he jumps. So, not that. But what I was gonna try and do is see what happens if we move. Give me 1 second. Move the ball. Okay, so we switched the ball and the tire. Sorry, the baseball and the basketball. Let's try the tire. If that is anything, tire. Okay, how does that manipulate anything? He's going there now. Out of curiosity, I wonder what would happen if I were to move the tire into there. Would that do anything? And then me, I can't go there. Actually, I should be able to. Oh, never mind. It's so heavy, I can't move it very much. Maybe because of the swap I made? Guess a little ball is about all the weight I can handle. Curiosity. Shouldn't swap that. I'm trying to get to the other side. There you go. Swap. Move back. Now he's there. So what I was trying to do is spin this thing very fast. It's already spinning. Wow, I didn't see this coming. Don't you know the first thing about the globe climber? Huh? Even little children treat it with the respect it deserves. They know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous. It looks like I'm just destined to fly through the air like this for a while. This just might buy us some time. Maybe he'll just keep spinning around like that for 4 whole minutes. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand for it that long. But anyway, at least we stopped him from running for a while. Let's do what we can while we have this chance. What do I even do at this point? Also, I can't even go there. I know we can manipulate this thing. And I can go up here. And I can go here, make this go down. And I go to the ball, I guess.
Oh, that was so close. If it hit the ball, it would have knocked it down.
Is that all this umbrella can be used for? For knocking the rugby ball down?
Don't forget about my powers. And don't forget about my recklessness of youth.
Good question, but how do I even do that? Yeah, I know they look the same. I can't do anything myself. Now that... Oh, umbrella open. Okay, probably the basketball? If I manipulate the basketball to swap with that, maybe it goes inside of the umbrella, but even if it does that, why? Or maybe it's a baseball that needs to be there. The basketball, I don't think goes up that high. Maybe I should try with a baseball first? And what's with a tire? I'm curious. I kind of want to know what happened if it was the baseball. The baseball goes all the way up here-ish, right? Somewhere around here. You think we can... No. It's a cinematic, so when it's in the air... I was about to say, if it's in the air for a while, maybe we could switch the tire with this ball. Whatever ball would be inside of there. And so it would launch whatever ball is in here towards the rugby ball, you know? Also, the tire's not in the correct shape anymore. Now. Okay, I kind of want to see the scene play out. Because I just want to know what happens now. I have to guess which ball is the correct one. Oh, overshoots it. Got it. So it's got to be the basketball then. Go back. Okay. So put the basketball in the place of the baseball. Let's do it all over again. I want to make it to a fate change so, you know, it saves the progress. Okay. Now that's good. Can we set it up to go over there already? Can't even make it that way. Oh, let's see. Oh, we have to wait until he comes around, right, and starts spinning. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for him, of course. Actually, let's have Missile here. Michoil. You can swap with the... Not you. Not you. Nope. Gotta control it very carefully, huh? Nope. Yeah, got it. Okay. Let's swap that. I don't think I need a tire here. I think I need the tire right there. But before that, I need to switch these two together so that we can manipulate the seesaw. Go back to Sizzle. Move that. There. And then we'll have to manipulate this thing to start spinning erratically. That buys us some time. Damn it. Nope. Now. What? Now. That sure took a while. Oh, maybe I should just swap these two while I'm at it. There. Go back to me. Go back to you. Close this. And then we're gonna open it again once here. The basketball maybe goes inside. Maybe bounces in there. Let's see. Let's probably go down. I don't know if I can do anything up here. Well, let's see how it plays out. The more I understand about the order of events, the better I should be able to manipulate them. Okay, there he goes. It goes in there. It jostles that. Okay. Now I close it. And then I switch it with the tire. No. Yeah? It's a bit too far away for the tire. Now, isn't it? Close.
The umbrella won't close, will it?
The ball must be in the way. Oh well. I guess we don't have to close it. Wow, I so did not see that coming. I never thought the umbrella would catch the ball.
Did you see that? The tree branch, it shook a little. I think I saw it shake too. If only it shook a little more, it would knock that terrible rugby ball down from this terrible tree.
Maybe it just needs a little more weight.
I'm sure we can do it. We just have to put our heads together.
Everything looks so good so far. We just need one more step. And that's where the tire comes in. Okay. Now, how do I get from there to there? That thing's way too far away for the tire. I guess we need the tire to be here then, huh? We need the tire to stay here, the basketball to be there, and the baseball to be inside there. Yeah, because I don't see this tire going anywhere close to that. I think we need to go back. Out of curiosity, now that that's there. No. Okay. I mean, let's see what happens if we spin this. Okay. No, it's a bit too far away. I think we need to go back and just rearrange those balls. The wall. One more time. Okay, quick, move. We gotta move. So tire stays, and then we're gonna have to switch the baseball and the basketball around. Good. That should be easy enough. I don't know why I decided to put the tire all the way inside there. That didn't need to happen. We just needed to switch these two around. Okay, move them. Out of the way, Camilla. Go here, and move those two together. Swap. The baseball does not need to be there. So at this point, I should probably stick next to the tire. Or just be in the tire anyway. Be Sissel here. Wait until he starts spinning so we can go inside of the tire. I mean, not tire. There. I wonder if we would even be able to reach with the baseball. Oh, yeah, we can. Never mind. Spin. See if we can do this a bit better. Now. So that goes up there. We move over here. Close the umbrella. Okay. Open it up. Now at this point, the basketball should go in there. Now where do I need to be? That's a better question. I think I'll just go down with the umbrella if we swap the basketball and the tire. So for now, we're gonna stick to Missile. Wait for him to go on the seesaw. Now swap. There. Good. Okay. There. We moved the ball. What do you think, Missile? With the ball there, I think I can do it.
In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with a leaf.
I feel like the Mino statue is still kind of in proximity of that guy and it will still kill him.
Final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready?
You bet. So fate averted, right? I can go from there. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta get this right then. Gotta wait until we're there. It's too bad we don't have a, how would you say, time, a checkpoint. Now. There. Okay, watch me, Sizzle. Here I go.
Finishing touches. You can do it, Missile. Swap Mino with that ball.
That leaf is still there, interestingly enough. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was about to say, if we swapped it over there, it would still hit him. No, because it will also place it down there. So there's no danger of him getting crushed. It's already down there. Just knocks him out. There, how's that? My head has been spared. Surely that was a try worthy of the gods.
And now Mino is right where he belongs. In the trash.
We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Now nobody has to die.
Except for the one brave little somebody.
Huh?
I'm talking about you, Missile.
Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I?
So now let's go back and save your life.
But if we save his life, wouldn't that cancel out Camilla's life being saved? He's gonna be like, no, don't save me. If you save me, Camilla will be crushed. Wait a minute.
What is it?
Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer.
What?
When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. And to do that, I need these powers I have now.
I see.
Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that.
Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already.
Oh, of course. You're right.
Okay, Missile. Have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her?
Certainly. You have my word. Let's go back then, to the present.
And so Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Then listen to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done.
No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's all right. After all, she has me.
Missile's here with us. How cute.
Missile, are you in there? Hello, Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile.
And there Missile goes.
Wait! Miss Lynn!
He'll be back.
Lynn, you lost the dog. I'm gonna leave it up to Missile.
Yeah, it looks like Missile's being left up to the wind.
Oh, hey, I'm alive. Oh! I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods.
Aren't you forgetting your promise?
Oh, pardon me, pardon me. My apologies. This is for you.
Oh. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted.
You gonna pass out or something? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
He's mesmerized by my beauty. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue.
Or is he having an aneurysm?
Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be.
Oh, I think he did mention that, you know, I couldn't let this happen. Like, he mentioned that he may have hesitated in saving someone before. I think he was there when Lynn got kidnapped all those years ago.
Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? Are you talking about?
Trick time. Hey, talk to me.
Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it?
It could just be coincidence. But apparently you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? What happened 10 years ago?
Yes, of course. I was actually just about to do that.
What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning?
Don't you know? It's right there in front of us.
Excuse me. Is that a spaceship? No, I'm sorry. The rock kind of monument thing. Not that thing. The one we panned past. It looked like a rocket.
Missile. Wait a minute. You said gods, but do you mean dogs? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument.
Oh, that thing that was down there?
Monument?
Yeah, because when we went to... Oh no, I think it's referring to that thing. That monument. No. Wait, he said above, right? You're standing above it right now. Yeah, you're standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. There's something underneath here.
The Rock of the Gods?
That thing. And it has a weird aura. It's the same one as my body had in the beginning of the game.
The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there 10 years. Ever since that day it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle.
A miracle?
So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite? Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl.
Eek. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you drop any closer, I'll shoot her. The other one was Joud. Yeah.
I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the faces of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was just so thick, it was painful, just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white.
Oh, it happened then. A meteorite just happened to go there, huh? And it hit the guy and saved Lynn somehow.
When it crashed into the ground,
the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. Oh, maybe it's the criminal then. Maybe that criminal is Sissel, or the body that Sissel has right now. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day, which means also Jowd never killed that guy. So he was lying about that too, or like covering that up. He said that he killed that guy last stream, but it sounds like here the meteorite got him. And I think that meteorite, considering it has the same aura as us in the beginning of the game, might have given the power of Ghost Trick. Yeah, it's all coming together. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I still can't do the Patrick Warburton. Damn it. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Cusco. The poison chosen to kill Cusco. No. 10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods.
Oh my, I can't believe it.
The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsic, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. Temsic. Kismet. Wait, what does Kismet mean? Doesn't Kismet mean... Oh man, I have like very vague knowledge of what that word means. Kismet is like... Is it coincidence or is it like a happenstance? Kismet. Meaning... destiny or fate. Okay. Gotcha. So it was fate. It was meant to be. Sorry, I just realized that it might have been something backwards when I saw like Temsic. Kismet.
I never knew about this Temsic. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me.
You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. How old are you? That's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynn.
It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it.
The meteorite was named Temsic after the name this park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning this park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission.
I see.
And what? Hey, put him on the rocket. I mean, not rocket, missile. Rocket, the rock.
I'm taking you with me, Missile.
So 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsic thing. And if he knew, and the man died.
I took his life.
What was that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago, changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. Do you think the blue people are aliens? You think they're aliens? With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? I bet they're the ones trying to turn this area into a housing site so that they can extract the meteorite. I think it might either belong to them or it's something they want. And I think that might be even why that one lady knew about ghost tricks, or that, we were there. Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. Now, unfortunately, if this is the end of the a chapter. Oh, okay. There's a little bit left. But once this chapter ends, we are going to have to end the night stream. I was actually trying to only stream a little bit tonight, but we ended up going the full amount. I thought I was going to be a bit too tired, but it turns out I'm built different.
We found the music box, Detective Jowd.
Good job, Lynn. I knew you would.
Let me guess, there's a meteorite there? No, he said there was a gun there.
Once everything has been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him.
Him? You mean Inspector Cabanela, right?
I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me.
Detective Jowd.
Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know. By force!
See? Calls that a knack? More like brute strength to me. How did that fit in there? Now that thing's bigger on the inside. Justice Minister, you might not want to point that at your head. I don't know if it's loaded or not, and there is a manipulator somewhere around. It might make it fire. But then I feel like if he was here, I'd be able to see him, right?
You should find scorch marks on the grip.
Scorch marks?
When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's the kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears.
Why would little Camilla use something like that?
I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding...
Wait, who's talking? Jowd.
When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, knowing she naturally didn't include... Something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find the scorch marks behind the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun.
In other words,
it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day.
It also implicates Camilla as the murderer, and therefore she will be the one in jail. Oh no. No, it's not gonna go that way.
It didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court. And so as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point.
I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we could finally prove that.
And that puts a stain on Cabanela's record. And he's gonna hate that.
Thank goodness.
Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago.
Oh wow, we're still here, huh? Interesting. What do you gotta say, Mr. Justice Minister, man?
What's the matter? I just don't know. What should I have done 5 years ago? Back then, nobody had any way of knowing the true nature of the manipulator.
Sangngg! Sangngg!
With his wife? Yeah, I imagine.
It wasn't anybody's fault that we didn't know the truth. Do you really think so?
Of course. Besides, what's important right now is deciding what to do next, am I right?
She's right, Mr. Minister. Yes, of course. I do believe she is.
What is it now?
I just don't know. What should I do next?
I think he would have been depressed if it was with his wife. What? Why would he be depressed if he was having sex with his wife?
You'll figure it out. We believe in you.
Sizzle.
Did you forget how his wife is? Yeah, but you know. red. She might be as red as a red flag, but I bet that's the minister's favorite color. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the red flags show something beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
If you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now, without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened.
Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives, got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find the truth about us.
Fair enough. Fire away.
Manipulator.
Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the manipulator.
Yes. And it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister too.
Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him.
Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too?
What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too?
Yeah, she said she wasn't clear on who shot him. So yeah, reason to believe that she had been manipulated there.
There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who
Sorry. That was me. There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. Hey, I can tell who's talking even if there's no portrait. That image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation.
But who is it? And why did they do it? That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere.
No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine.
Right! I knew it! See, Detective Jowd?
That's not something to be happy about.
No, I'm afraid I don't see.
I told Detective Jowd about it. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. Who is that guy? The administrative guy.
That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town. I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about the contraption.
You haven't?
Okay, so that rules out the theory that he went to that guy to try and figure it out. Like, hey, this is what happened. Please figure this out for me.
That old pigeon guy.
Who in the world is he? Temsic. Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there.
So you found out about that, did you?
I heard that meteorite saved little Lynn's life.
That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day.
But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal someone's life away?
What are you talking about?
Detective Jowd, you tell me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you.
What? But it was a meteorite.
I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. That man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault.
Anytime we're in this cutscene and he has the green jacket, I think it's Gumshoe. Mr. Detective Gumshoe.
I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer.
That's not true. You were trying to save me.
Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it.
Huh?
The truth about 10 years ago. Ooh, laid on me.
On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place.
Another place?
Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in that park.
That was him.
Hold it right there!
Give me 1 second.
I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic.
Is that body silhouette, does that look like Sissel at all? I can't tell.
At that time, I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was my fault.
Detective Jowd.
All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn.
So the man who grabbed me died that day.
These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. In a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done.
If he can't forget that face and he's been, I'm the person. Or, you know, the body that I'm using right now as a spirit is that person, but I don't think I'm that person.
I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember.
Me! What is that? Is that a rocket? Is that the, wait, that's the monument from Tesmic Park, right? That's the thing that I said looked like a rocket.
The final face. The face of the man in that park that day.
Wait just a minute.
That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight.
Me.
It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time?
He doesn't think. Maybe. Maybe he can tell that I'm not that guy. But he knows that I'm... the body that I'm inhabiting is that person.
That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago.
And look, the face of yours is highlighted.
The face of the man whose life I stole. Or the man who was pronounced dead at the scene.
But hold on, Detective Jowd. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me.
By the way, the name that I know that man in the park that day by isn't Sissel.
What?
For the first minute I laid my eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy?
Who is it?
Mr. Minister. Inspector Cabanello, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted.
Yeah, but it was Camilla.
Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life, even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free.
Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call.
So maybe it was Cabanela who instructed Camilla to make that contraption, maybe? If he's there right now, because he's in the administrative office, the junkyard. Maybe.
What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever.
What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cabanela!
The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Cabanela's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has arisen to the surface. Who is this me that I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. There we go. That is going to be the end of tonight's stream. Continue saving? No. That was Ghost Chick Phantom Detective, and look at that, right on time. Right on time. Samayo moi nara. Let's see who we have available tonight. We will raid. We shall raid. Who shall we raid? Let's raid Bia. Are they still on? Yeah. All right. Raid message. Wait, sorry. I haven't started it yet. There you go. Raid message for those who are not subbed. Raid message for those who are. Wait. I can't see my own freaking keyboard. And I admittedly don't know how to use it without looking that well. But anyway, raid message for those who are. Next time I'm going to be streaming is going to be on Tuesday for more James Bond. Thursday, yes, okay, Thursday, Tavern Talk. Saturday, I'm actually not going to be available because I'm going to be at an event somewhere with a couple of people. Sunday, I think I should still be available, but I don't think I will be available the next Tuesday after that. But thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful rest of your time zone. With that being said,
We hope your shopping experience has been wonderful. And remember that you're always good to go when you shop at Cujo's.
Auf Wiedersehen.